The Feud, the Capote versus the Swans, limited series. You played Truman Capote, obviously. Tell us about his relationship with the Swans. Who are the Swans?
So the Swans were these very fancy Upper East Side ladies who were I think they were kind of...
Famous?
They were famous, weren't they, in their own lifetimes? They were style icons. They were aspirational figures for a generation of women. They all were married to very, very powerful men. And in the series, you learn how much they were frustrated in their own lives. The same sort of women alive now would be so much freer, would have their own corporations. But then it was their husbands' corporations, and they're living slightly repressed lives in which look perfect, but which are full of sadness. And Truman had a kind of obsession with fancy people. He, from his own background, was very unstable, and he was had a miserable childhood, and he loved these women, and he gave them what they were missing in their lives, sort of intimate, emotional conversations without the complications of a physical relationship. They were, you know, they loved him, and he loved them. And the Feud is because he then published thinly veiled stories about them in Esquire magazine, in which he dished some of their secrets, and they were furious and kind of cancelled him locally in their set, and he missed them terribly, but he broke the heart, particularly of Babe Paley, Naomi, who you're going to meet in a minute, in a couple of days. So it's a love story as well. It's a love story about heartbreak, and how they never became reconciled, and what it did to him. And what it did to him was not good. And his life became rather sad.